Hello, welcome to the Bomb Squad team call. It is Tuesday, June 13th, 2017. And really fast, we're going to start with the upcoming dates that we have some really fun things that are happening soon. So June is packed with lots of sneak peeks and challenge groups. So let me share my screen so you guys can see the events that I typed out while I'm reading through them. Share screen. All right. Give me some thumbs up if you guys can see this. Cloud. Okay. Let me know if it needs to be large or anything, but really quick, we're currently in the middle of the Take Control Challenge group. If you guys have any questions about that, type them in the chat. I'm going to go through the dates really quick, and then we can go back to them because that's what I wanted Coach Tiff to talk about, her little sneak peeks that's coming up. So Take Control Challenge group is in Facebook and the My Challenge Tracker app. This week is Shaun week on Beachbody On Demand. So I am loving it on day 2. What's up?
Liz.
Yeah?
The Take Control app group is going to go until we start Shift Shop, just so everybody knows. I don't know about the Facebook group, but the app group will not end on 7/2.
Okay.
It will end on whatever the Monday we come home, or the Sunday we come home from Summit.
That's July 16th. Updated. Thanks. All right, so we're in the middle of Shaun week, and all of that activity is happening in the Facebook group that's called It's Better Than Shark Week. Make sure you're in that group because it's a lot of fun. Of course, Father's Day is on Sunday, and then Beachbody On Demand is doing a special sneak peek for the Shift Shop on Monday. So right now, I know a lot of folks are sending invites for the Shift Shop sneak peek. That's part of the donuts that I know a lot of us have been doing every morning, and getting some folks to just check out what Shift Shop's going to be. And that's only available for 24 hours, guys. It's a lot of fun when they do these sneak peeks. They've done them. I mean, I've seen them for 22-minute hardcore and country heat and core to force. So it's really great opportunity for you to be able to give everyone a taste, especially if they're signing up for like the free trial this week to do Shaun week. They'll still have Beachbody On Demand access on Monday to try Shift Shop. And then also starting next Monday is our new challenge group sneak peek that is going to happen in Desire to Inspire. We'll come back to that because I know that Tiffany has some things to say about that. And then are the Buckleys on it? Or is Patrick, Megan, are they on? I don't see any of them on. Okay. I put on there the date that they wanted to do their little team picnic at their house, so we'll come back to that. And
I think they changed it, Liz.
Okay, that's what I thought. I wasn't certain, so I had the date on there anyhow. So then that's pretty much all I had for June. July, only thing I have on there right now is Coach Summit in New Orleans, July 13th to the 16th. So hopefully we'll be able to see everyone there. I wanted to get through those dates really quick just so everyone could see them.
If anybody still wants to come to Summit and you haven't got your ticket, what's the deadline, Liz?
I believe it's Gabby's going to know. Is it the 16th?
I'm sorry. Mike just called. What's up?
That's okay. What's the deadline for a Summit ticket? Is it June 16th?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's this Thursday.
Yeah. 2 days from now.
And you also save $100. You can show up on site, I think, to get access, but it costs like over $300 or something. So you save a lot of money if you get your ticket these next 2 days. Awesome. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see everybody. But that's pretty much all I had for the dates. Any questions before I turn it over to Coach Tiff to give us just a little rundown of her sneak peek and Desire to Inspire?
One more thing on dates. If anybody's interested in Summit 2018, which we don't know anything about yet, if you get that ticket while 2017 Summit is going on, which is just for that one weekend in July, it's been way, way, way more affordable. Does that make sense to everybody? I can't see anybody right now. I'm driving.
Yes.
So Okay, I didn't even know if you could hear me. Sorry to keep interrupting, but
No, please.
if you don't know what we're talking about, ask in the don't know what talk. You can ask in the comments, and Liz or Gabby or Tiff can answer you, or you can ask since I'm driving.
Oh, and he left the meeting. He's cutting in and out. So, yeah, last year we purchased tickets while we were at Summit in Nashville, and those tickets were, I think, only like $140 instead of the $195 price. So we got cheaper tickets. They might have been cheaper than that too, but I know that they're always a little bit cheaper when you buy them the week of Summit. They'll announce it. They'll have a discounted rate for like 5 days or something like that. So snag a ticket then if you want to save some money. All right. Tiffany, I lost you guys on the side over here. Okay. All right, Tiff, I'm going to hand it over to you so you can give us a little rundown of Desire to Inspire sneak peek.
All right. Are you going to end your screen share?
Yeah, let me see if I can just get you back.
Okay, now I can see everybody. Perfect. Hey, I have a question, Liz, for you. When you went to Summit, did you earn your ticket for free?
Yeah. So last year I did earn my ticket for free through the Success Starters program.
Because Lisa Vance did that. I know she has a free ticket. I don't know if she's actually gotten it, but I know she's earned it.
Yeah, they will email you if you receive a free ticket as the Success Starter program. All of the qualification stuff is inside of the FAQ on Beachbody On Demand in your back office or whatever, not Beachbody On Demand. At TV.
Lisa, did you get that email?
So Lisa, yeah, did you get an email about receiving the free Summit ticket so they emailed you directly?
Yeah.
Yay, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's so awesome. Yeah, so I'll run through it really, really fast just for anyone that's watching the recording or anyone else that's on the call that doesn't know.
That's so cool, Lisa. Congrats.
Thank you. I didn't accept it or do anything with it yet because I don't know where it is and it's hard to make arrangements. So, I mean, I guess it doesn't go away, right?
I don't think so. I don't think that they're going to take your ticket away. Like, you're granted a free ticket, and I don't believe you're allowed to transfer it because I tried to do that last year. I purchased my own ticket, then I earned a ticket, and I tried to transfer the earned one to Gabby, and they wouldn't let me. So the one that you earn is what they're going to give to you and only you. But that's amazing.
Thank you.
That's so great. Okay. I hope you can come. All right, go ahead, Tiff.
All right. Were you going to go over how you get the free ticket?
Yeah, really fast. It's the simplest way to say it is within your first 3 months of signing up to become a coach, if you help 3 people in your first 3 months, so that's 3 people your first month, 3 more people your second month, 3 more people your third month. So you need to help at least 9 people over the course of 3 months. And by helping 3 people, you're hitting Success Club each month. So that's pretty much it. Hitting Success Club for your first 3 months. You qualify for the Beachbody Success Starters, certification, award, whatever they call it. But as part of that, you get a free ticket to the annual Coach Summit. So that's so amazing. Congrats, Lisa Vance.
Yay, Lisa. Okay. So you want me to talk about the sneak peek that we're going to do in Desire to Inspire, right?
Yep, just whatever you have regarding that. I know you put a post in Bomb Squad to remind folks to go volunteer for anything. So, yeah.
Okay. So I don't know if you guys saw the post or not, but I made a post in Bomb Squad, and I did one in Project Fitness too, I think. And basically what I'd like to do is just have all of us do our live videos on, we'll each pick a day and a time. Like, there can be more than one in a day. We'll just have to schedule it. Like, if I want to go on Monday, then maybe I would go Monday morning and Lisa would go Monday evening or Monday night or whatever. We just have to make sure that we don't try to go at the same time. And the way that I envision it going is like we each kind of have a specific topic. That way we can try to keep these videos a little bit shorter, because I feel like in the summer months especially, people aren't like on their phones as much, like they're outside doing more active things. So I was trying to to condense it as short as possible to, so people can just quickly and efficiently understand what a challenge group is and how they've helped us, if that makes sense.
Tiff.
Yeah.
I think that is brilliant, and you guys know that I talk way too long every time I talk, including right now probably, but we really now that we have people confident enough to go live anywhere, which I'm super happy about, by the way, you guys that have gone live anywhere, whether it's just in Bomb Squad or Project Fitness or a sneak peek, it's amazing to see because the majority of the public still has never gone live. So thank you for having the we'll say the guts. Thank you for having the guts to get out there, go live somewhere. And now what we need to do is chisel it down, like Tiff just said, because if you see a video that's 48 minutes or an hour long, are you really going to dedicate that much time? So we really want to chop them up and just stay on topic. I think also we talked about in the Bomb Squad on that post, you also should introduce yourself very briefly so they get it. They get okay, I'm Tiff, I have a husband, I have a 2-year-old. You know what I mean? At least something. Or I work, I have a full-time job and this is what I do. Or I'm a rocket scientist, so I'm smart. So when you can I'm a CPA, so I know about saving money. So because you want to give them a point of reference to know who are these people talking. And if we just talk about the topic only, I guess you kind of got to you're all an expert in something, whether you realize it yet or not. You're an expert in being a mom or a daughter, or maybe you're like me and you're an expert in being a lazy fat ass for the first 40 years that you were around. And I'm an expert in that, and I know how that feels. So, whatever it is, you're an expert in something. So leak that out, then leak your topic out, and then leave them hanging. Leave them hanging so they want to comment or ask questions. All right, I'll shut up. Go. Keep going, Tiff.
No, that was really good, like you said. Yeah, because I loved whenever we all dug really deep and we shared our stories and we made live videos that were an hour. And I think those are great, especially if people are watching them actually live. But I'm thinking about people who are going to go back and catch the replays too. And like Scott said, if you see something that's 45 minutes or an hour long, chances are you're just going to skip around and not watch the whole video, and you might miss a lot of important information. So for these, I really just want to focus on hitting our designated topic, and like Scott said, introducing ourselves, giving yourself credibility. Why should these people listen to you and take your advice? So like he said, make sure you introduce yourself and explain why you would be a credible person, I guess. Does anybody have any questions about the sneak peek?
I'll add really quick that this yesterday, I think Gabby did a video, I think in a couple of the groups, and she just did a video instead of doing a live, which was really good too. So if you guys aren't able to go live at the certain time or the only time that's left or whatever, make a video the night before and then just plop it in there. And the good part about doing the video, you can do it again if you really need to, but you can also watch your time when you're timing yourself on the video to know oh, I'm already at 5 minutes, because Facebook Live doesn't let you watch the time unless you have a stopwatch. But then it also keeps you from being distracted if you are distracted by the comments or the people liking or something like that. But I mean, I love the live format, but yeah, if you don't have time, do a video or get it done quick and just plop your video in there.
If you have janky internet, if you live in Petersburg and your internet never works and you're trying to go live and you're getting frustrated, turn off the live and just do a video and then post the video when you do have internet, go to Panera, or apparently there's no Panera in Petersburg, so go to McDonald's.
Make sure not to eat anything.
I told somebody from Petersburg today on Messenger to go to Panera Bread, and I was like, Scott, Petersburg does not have Panera Bread.
Do they have a Starbucks?
No, we have McDonald's.
Just make sure not to eat anything.
But I've heard McDonald's has the best Wi-Fi across the country. If you Google best free Wi-Fi, McDonald's is what pops up.
Oh wow, that's good to know.
I was just going to ask something.
Don't be a bigger.
I think he's trying to call me out for trying to find reasons that I'm going to McDonald's.
Good thing good thing he got frozen then.
Yeah.
Now I can't call you out.
He's probably
I have a question.
Yeah.
I am really behind because I've just been crazy busy with kids and work. Work is crazy right now. But okay, so the Desire to Inspire, that is a Facebook page set up by
Scott.
Scott. Okay. So that is going to be a page that stays open, and this is the lads are going to be within that page. And once we invite them to that, they'll always be there and they'll always see this. So, right? Is that right?
Yeah, unless we remove them, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in addition to being a challenge group, like before that, I think the reason we had it was like motivational. You know how we have like the bomb squad for like the team aspect of it, the clean eating for the nutrition, but the Desire to Inspire was always supposed to be like the motivational, inspirational page. So I think it's good that we're doing the tips doing a sneak peek in there too, because then they'll be able to see all of the other things that we've added to it, and then they'll continue to be able to see all the things that we add to it every day, because people post in it a lot. So I think it's nice that we're, instead of making a new sneak peek, that we're kind of meshing them together.
Yeah,
Right.
we don't have another group now. Like, it's just a group that already exists, so we don't have to.
So when we send our invites to the group, are you just inviting people, or are you saying, hey, I would like to invite you to this group? It's a motivational workout group, join it? Or are you not doing that? Just simply invite them?
I'm using the if I would you, like I'm just saying, hey, my team is having a sneak peek to a challenge group starting next week on Monday. If I add you to this group called Desire to Inspire, will you check it out?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Question about the hundreds of people that I have in there from the last 3-4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Should I send them another message?
I have a couple thoughts on this. I think it's good to remind them because they may have turned off notifications. So a message to those people would be great. And to answer Lisa's question, one idea I would have is if you have someone that you know that needs motivation, just invite them to a motivational group. It doesn't have to be that you invite them to the sneak peek version, because there's all kind of motivational quotes in there. So I think each person you talk to, you could tweak your invite or your donut invite or your message based on that person. What I would not do is just blindly invite people to groups, because that's what the LuLaRoe girls do, and that's what the makeup people do, and that's when people get mad at you.
You mean like just add them and don't say anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I did for a year and got lots of people mad at me. So at the beginning, 5 years ago. So yes, I would not take the shotgun approach and just shoot your shotgun and hope something sticks. It does not work.
I almost have to go back and check to see who I have in there and who because some of the people that I are thinking to invite might already be in there.
Liz, will you tell them there's a really cool thing where she sends a message and says, I've been like, Liz would say this, I've been asked to, I'm nervous about it. If you're free at this time, would you be recording me? And if they can't get on at that time, then Liz says, could you watch the replay? It's just a way to, not tell them they have to watch something, but ask them to support you or do you a favor, or ask them what would be a good topic. I don't know if Liz has any thoughts on, or if anyone else has done something like that. Liz will send before and afters to people and say, hey, which is a better before and after to post? And then that's a way for Liz to show her before and afters to people in private messages without saying, look how great I am, look at my before and afters.
Yeah, another indirect approach I've done before, which sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but if it's somebody who's like shot me down, then I'll say, oh, okay, that's fine. But do you know anybody who might be interested? And I'll ask them that way.
Yeah, that's great.
Lisa's done that before too.
And just to go back to Lisa's first question where she was like, so what's Desire to Inspire? And I know that we lost Scott there for a little bit, but I know Scott mentioned that Desire to Inspire was like his first ever challenge group. And it kind of turned into sort of a more motivational page. But the basic way that I kind of describe Desire to Inspire right now is that, yes, it's a motivational page. There's lots of great things going on in there. That's where I will put the people that I have been messaging over the years that have not joined or not like wanting to do the challenge group yet, but they want motivation. They want to be kind of in the loop. So I make sure that they're in that group, seeing some of the other activity happening. So that's why Cloud said that she has a lot of people in there too, because I think she's been using it like that too. And then I assume, I'm sure Tiff or Scott can chime in, that we're doing the sneak peek and Desire to Inspire, but then the challenge group's going to be inside of the app, correct? Like, we're not going to continue the challenge group inside of Desire to Inspire.
No, I was going to just do it in the app.
Perfect. Okay.
All app all the way on challenge groups for those taps. Tiff is addicted to that tapping. I'm addicted to that. I think that's a good way to create good habits for people.
Mm-hmm.
So at this
checks.
Yes.
At this late in the game, like on June 13th or when this starts on the 19th, are we also adding those people to the app, inviting them to the app too, if they're, interested?
Two things on that. Just to clarify what Liz said, that Desire to Inspire was our first challenge group for Bomb Squad. It was, but a challenge group wasn't like a challenge group now. That was a free challenge group. And there was no such thing as challenge group guides. Those weren't even invented yet back when we started that group. So it was like it is now. It wasn't an accountability group, but it was the first group of the Bomb Squad. Okay, Lisa, we have to, as a team, decide, instead of making an new app group every time we do a month or whatever, I was going to try and leave the app group open. Now, though, I just realized, Liz reminded me, we have limited invites to that. So we're getting close to where if all of us would invite like 2 more people into the app, it would be full. And then I'm afraid that when Shift Shop really hits, if we have new people, so I think that we need to create a Shift Shop app challenge group starting, week 0, maybe while we're in Summit, and then week 1. What am I saying the date right? July 17th now, I think we picked.
Yeah.
When's it actually released?
I thought the 12th, but I don't know.
I believe the 12th from Chris.
Okay.
We also knew, Carrie, Liz, and I wanted to start on the 24th, but I know I can't hold back Tiff and Amber Honnold because they're just too impatient. They won't wait.
Mm-hmm.
So it's better. There's excitement, and I've kind of changed my mind. The excited people carry me. So why would I try and hold anybody back? Like, Tiffany is never going to wait ever. So why get in the way is what I say. But everybody's always welcome to do whatever they want, without the Bomb Squad. So don't ever feel like if you have an idea, go run, baby, run with that idea. Don't wait for me ever. All right, I'm going to mute again. Sorry.
Have you all tried the Shift Shop already?
I have. I love it.
So Lisa and Mona, if you guys want to try Shift Shop, Carrie might do another one. I don't know if she was planning on doing another sneak peek. I knew that she did it the one day for you guys. Did she do a second one that was like the night of the Pens game?
Not yet. We canceled that one.
Okay. If you are really ambitious, you can always log on to the Facebook Live that I posted from this past weekend at Chris's Coach Day that we went to. It's on my page, and we did a whole session of Shift Shop that you guys can like follow along and do it if you want to do it one night.
Well, and then there's the sneak peek, right, on the 19th.
Yeah, I mean, there's a sneak peek on the 19th too, but you'll be able to do it on Monday. So, I mean, whatever's easier, whatever fits in your schedule.
I have a question about Shaun Week. Are those workouts going to disappear after this week?
I don't think they are. I actually just did a quick video, and I think I'm still in Beachbody On Demand.
So is Monday and Tuesday still in?
Yeah, they're both still there.
Okay.
I just logged in I did a quick video to give everyone an idea of what Beachbody On Demand is, and I dropped that in the Shark Week because I actually got a message from someone that was like, I don't know how to find them. So I'm going to look it up really quick on here to see if I think there's a calendar, and I know I'm just going to probably word vomit until I find it, but it's supposed to be.
People are saying that it's actually intended to be a month-long program, right?
Yeah, and I think that they're working in. So what's the calendar right now? It might only be 7 days.
While you're looking, I have two thoughts. I want to give you guys a thought psychologically for some of the answers to some of these kind of questions. I don't want to know the answer as to whether they're going to disappear or not, but I'm going to act in messaging like they might disappear so that my people jump on them this week. And like when we're like, well, is the price going to change on the 1st compared to the 31st? I don't even go and look up the answer because I act like, well, I don't know the answer. So what if it does go up? This is the cheapest it's going to be. So creating like I'm really happy with Beachbody has had like something coming out a lot the last 6 months, or there's some kind of like urgency for people, because just psychologically, you guys know we put this off. You know, Tiff put me off for how many years, Tiff? 2 years before you? 2 years.
Yeah.
You know, so it helps from and I know that some of you aren't doing this for a business. Some of you are doing this for your own personal health journey, and I respect that completely. So I'm not talking to you guys now. I'm talking to the people that are like trying to help get people to go right over. They're on the fence, and you want to tip them over the fence. One of the good things is to have the urgency of something, and like having these invites, and like Tiff's always inviting to a new sneak peek, a new Shaun week, a new challenge group sneak peek, a new coach sneak peek, and having something to invite to every 2 weeks or so has been awesome. And if that's overwhelming, and I didn't invite one person to Shaun week, I was like, oh my God, another thing. So don't feel like you have to do every group every time, but appreciate the fact that there's a team with something there always. There's always something for you if you choose. And I'm just so thankful for you guys that have stepped up and been creative. And some of the stuff I'm like, I don't think that's going to work. But again, why would I don't ever stand in anyone else's way with ideas. Run with the ideas, like, go, you know, and they have worked. Stuff that I was like, I never thought of that. So it wasn't my idea. So I was like mad about it for 5 seconds. And I'm like, I'm so grateful to have people doing stuff now. Why am I getting mad about their ideas? That's nutso. So if you're getting mad about someone that's working and it's overwhelming you, you're nutso too, like me. But all right, go ahead, continue.
Hey, I just wanted to say I looked at the FAQ and it says one of the questions was, are the workouts only available for a limited time? And it says, no, the Shaun Week workouts are available beyond the 7 days after the launch. Enjoy the program like you would others in the Beachbody on-demand library.
Tiffany, when you're inviting multiple, this next group, are you doing the same people or picking new people?
Mostly picking new people. And then like, once I invite them to something, then if they shoot me down, then I probably just go back to like forming with that person. Like, oh, how are your kids? How's your job? You know, stuff like that. Now, if they say yes, then maybe, but they don't commit to the challenge group, then I might invite them to the next sneak peek. You know, maybe that just wasn't a good time for them. So it just kind of depends on the person.
Tiff, tell them how you're doing your tracking too, of like remembering who you talk to.
Am I tracking? I didn't know I was tracking.
I don't know. I'm asking you, or are you, aren't you, or?
No, not really.
Okay.
I use Facebook Messenger, and yeah, I'm not very organized. That's something I could definitely work on because I know messages get buried really quickly, so I forget about people. I have been sending out like more friend requests lately, so I like how in Messenger it always shows you like when you make a new friend. Yeah, Liz knows what I'm talking about.
I love it.
Yeah, because I usually start like that's when I do my donuts. Like when it says like, oh, you know, you have a new person on Messenger, I'm like, okay, donut. That's because I just have to do it really. Like I'm usually laying in bed, Scarlett's on this arm, and I have like maybe 10 minutes to like send 5 donuts before she wakes up and wants to grab my phone. So I just do them really quick and dirty.
And whenever you do track it, you're old school. When you do track, what do you use?
Oh yeah, gosh, I forgot about that. Let me get it.
I got your back, girlfriend. Don't worry.
She has
So-
this epic binder.
So
Yeah, I just like, old school. Like I'll write somebody's name down. Like here it says Christy Mungold. Here it says Donna Scott. Here it says, who else? I don't know. I'm sure there's more, but yeah, I'll just write their name down, and then like if I'm running out of people, then I can go back to May and be like, oh, okay, I could message Heidi, or I can message Lisa, or I can message Nicole. Like, yeah, I do have names in here that I can go back and look at if I'm drawing a blank on who to message. So that is helpful.
If you really want a system, there are coaches who use Cloud. What's the Google one? Streak. There's Google Streak, which I believe is free. There's a Beachbody coach that created a tracking system called Teamzy, Teamzy. People love it, but that one you got to pay for. I think there's a 30-day free trial. I have not figured out what's best for me in 5 years. Like, I try to put names in Excel, like that's what Shaun would do, Tiff's husband would do, and it would be super organized and color coded probably. And I try to do that, but then I don't have Excel with me and I get frustrated. And then I'm doing things by the seat of my pants often. And I don't think that I'm a good example of following up and organizing. Cam uses old school paper and pen with a planner, and she flips to the next month. And when she has to follow up, she writes them in the margin or in the date, and she does a really good job. And then she just keeps that with her in her car. I mean, you know, Cam now works from home or does her Beachbody stuff. So you got to figure out if something will work for you. But please don't get overwhelmed with the system or trying to figure out a system. Action is much better than like cleaning off your desk every day and sorting out color-coded index cards. Taking action and writing 5 messages every morning is going to get you way further than buying, you know, all these fancy highlighters and things like that. So just be careful you don't get in the trap of always like getting ready to get ready and never actually doing anything.
I have one thing I want to mention, since I have a couple of the leaders and things on here. A lot of people in my reunion and a lot of my friends circle here don't have the confidence to do anything that I'm doing right now. So I'm trying to get them just to look at the group, you know, the circle of the group that we have, and use that as the springboard to buy something. So I might be adding people into the summer group just to get the feel of the group, if that's okay. I mean, I can't seem to connect with them. They don't seem, you know, no matter what I've done, they don't think that they can do it.
I think that's exactly what it's there for. And I fully 100% support that, Cloud. And I just think that the people that are out there don't realize this is just normal people.
Right.
And again, when you guys do your lives next week, make sure they realize, you know, like, I can't even keep track of how many kids everybody has now, so I'm going to mess it up. But Tammy J needs to say, I do this, this, and this at the beginning of her live. Like, she needs to have like 3-4 little things listed out. Lisa Vance needs to say, I work full time, I have children, I take care of them, I cook, you know, I prep. And so that the person understands this is a real person that's doing all this other stuff. You know, Gabby is a newlywed. Her husband just started a business. They have a food truck. They have a 1-bedroom apartment with this little 8x8 space. Her post was brilliant today, showing the space that she uses to work out. So someone that has that objection, someone has the objection that has kids needs to see people that have kids can do it. Someone that is giving you the objection about they don't have space or they don't have weights. Well, Liz uses ketchup bottles as her weights. You know what I mean? They're too old and they have a bad hip. Well, too bad. We have a coach that has 2 new hips. So take that there, objection person. You know, they're in their 50s. They're a 55-year-old man. Well, guess whose story we're going to tag them under? You know what I mean? Yeah. So we have this, guys, just appreciate what we have now. And if you could picture doing this alone for 2 years or 3 years, and it was just you and just your story, you don't have to, like, it's so nice to have all of you. And I'm so grateful and thankful for you and your stories.
Ditto.
Yeah.
Hey, I know we're like under a minute now, but what is everyone doing after Shaun week?
Finish
like Port of course.
I'm gonna try and do T25 until Summit. I'm gonna try. I might change.
T25. All right. I just don't know what to do. I'll figure it out though.
I think I'm playing Port of course.
I'm wondering if Shaun Week is going to turn into some new workouts, or if they're just going to pick 30 days of all of his old stuff and put it together. You know, we've heard kind of both things.
Like a hybrid.
Yeah.
I was hoping I could go to the park and download it on the laptop, but I can't see on my little phone at the park trying to do it. So I can't get off Wi-Fi.
Figure it out, Cloud. Figure it out. No excuses. Go to Panera Bread in Tucson.
But I can't do it